Good morning. Today I'm going to talk about God's will for your life. And I was thinking about the great commandment. Love your God with all of your heart, all of your soul, and all of your mind. And the second is love your neighbor as yourself. And then God's will for your life is in Matthew 28, where it says, go and make disciples of all nations. All. So the emphasis is on all is a huge word in there. And I think we struggle inside the church because we're in this place of God has a place in our life, but God is not preeminent or supreme in our life. And that's why we live kind of spiritless, passionless Christian lives, because it's the main focus is on our behavior instead of just a submission of life to God and seeing what He does with it and living out His will instead of my own. I have to empty myself of myself so I could be filled with the Spirit of God. I have to empty myself. I have to let go of my self-life in order to experience the fullness of the life that God created me to have. Big difference. And that's where peace and joy and contentment come in. That's where the freedom comes in. That's where the passion comes in of being a child of God instead of my own. And that's what happened back in the garden, is that we were cut off from that love source when they were connected to the love and heart of God. And then when they chose to be their own, they were separated from that. And that's how we come into the world. We come in broken and cut off from that love. So we're searching for that love in all these different directions and never being complete or fulfilled, because we weren't created for us. We weren't created to be separate from God. We are created to be His. And then when we do come back to that love source and submit our lives to God, that's when we experience that perfect peace of God, because we're in His will. Then we're doing His will, because what happens out of that, we reconnect to God and we love because we've been loved. Love God with all of your heart, all of your soul, all of your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. That is the fruit of being loved by God and knowing who you are and whose you are. Nothing better than that. That's where true freedom comes in. Or we have the choice of just continuing to live for ourselves. But we were not created to be apart from God and others. We were meant to be in harmony, in shalom with God, and then with our neighbors as ourselves. But you have to lay down that self-life in order to experience that. The one who tries to hold on to his life will lose it, but the one who lays down his life for my sake and the gospel's will find it. Deny yourself, pick up your cross, and follow me. No better way to live. God bless y'all.